morning, everybody. This is Marty over at Excellence in Education Resource Center, and we're doing another Meet the Teacher video to allow you, my customers, my clients, to see what my teachers are all about, and then get an idea of their personality as well as the background of their class. So today, I'm honored to have Chris Gilmore, and I call her my drama queen because she's our drama teacher, and she's the queen of Creative Kids acting studios. And Chris, tell me a little bit more about what you're doing right now, and a little bit about your background, about a 1-minute quickie.
Okay. Well, starting with what I'm doing right now, I have a very successful program with an amazing curriculum, teaching acting to kids of all ages, from the 4-year-olds to the teens. And I also teach adult working actors. Have for years. My background is that I started as a successful child actor starring on Broadway and went on to television and films. When I was 18 years old, I made a conscious decision that I wanted to go into directing, because a lot of actors like to do that, and casting. So I started with casting, becoming a casting director, and I was working at NBC then with a very successful producer, and now I have evolved into also teaching. I still am a casting director, but I started teaching because when I audition actors for roles, they would always say, "Oh, you're such a good teacher. You gave me those adjustments, to refilm. Could you coach me?" So back in 1992, I started teaching my first classes, and I've been teaching thousands of actors successfully since. I love the kids.
Right.
It's
that's
amazing.
Pretty cool. And the fun part is that you are a person who has had experience with the industry, in front of the camera, behind the camera, and on the promotion side of the camera, if you would.
Yes.
And your kids, you've been doing this with EIE for about 10 years now, I think, pretty close.
Yes. Since I entered my son in your amazing program. Leo is now 25, but he was a young one studying. Yeah.
So we've got a little bit of road time between the two of us. So it's been quite exciting. So I find that the acting classes is a much better option for more than just those who want to become actors. It's a great place to improve on self-image. It's a great place to improve presentation skills. I understand a lot of lawyers, they have taken acting lessons so they could be dramatic in court to convince them he's guilty, or no, my guy's innocent. So
you're right.
Tell me more about those non-professional side benefits to your classes.
Excellent thought, Marty, to share that information. Well, yes, besides teaching working actors and aspiring actors on the professional side, I am very successful at bringing out the confidence and skill level in any kid or teen or adult. A lot of attorneys and doctors and other professionals have studied with me. Because they benefit just like the young kids and teens. It socializes them. They're in a group online together. In fact, some of them make fast friends together and meet in person after they work online with me. But they build their confidence. I stimulate their creative mind, their creative thinking. They learn reading skills even better, cold reading and memorization. Speaking in front of a group becomes a piece of cake. But I also teach them a lot about the psychology of character building. Of course, for the younger classes, for the little ones, we have a different way of relating the same curriculum, a lot easier for them. And then for the teens, I challenge them, and I even offer competitions sometimes. We had a big competition this month. It was comedy improvisation, and I gave a cash prize of $100 to the winning actor, and they had so much fun competing, but they were all building funny comedic core characters, and I teach them about that. And then they start to actually enjoy what they watch as well, because they're watching a
Yeah.
sitcom and they're saying, oh, I know what they're doing. Yeah. So
Adds a whole new element to watching movies, doesn't it?
yes, it
So
does. Yeah.
now your classes have, ever since COVID, has set a new standard everywhere on instruction, and it's gone online. Have you found that your online option, your only option right now, works well? Or
Yes, Marty, that's an excellent question. In the entertainment industry for on camera work, which is movies, television, and commercials, we started evolving to online work for casting and auditions way before COVID. So people don't know that, but there's a thing called EcoCast, which is on one of the professional casting breakdown services, where we audition thousands of actors for jobs, and we do it online. This way I can cast a movie in Ohio and I can be here. I can cast all over the place. Yes. And I've been doing that for decades now. But when COVID hit, it did push everybody more online in many walks of life. However, we find it a wonderful way to cast. And so those who really want to be a professional actor will learn more than just acting skills with me. I'll teach them how to do self-taped auditions with their parents or without, and send them into professional casting directors. There's a little trick to it to really make it great, but I actually offer that service. And I actually offer another service, which I don't charge for, no extra charge for my working clients, but anybody can send me their self-taped auditions, text it to my phone, and I will give them a professional coach and casting director critique, and then they can refilm. And people swear they're booking more movies and more television shows because of what I'm doing and utilizing the technology, to their advantage. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds good. And, excuse me. What I find fascinating is that even some of the younger actors that you've been coaching through EIE, that a lot of them have actually made some money, and they've actually been able to pay for lessons and extra lessons because of the work in commercials.
Yes. In fact, one of your students, this is a little while back, one of your littler students I cast in a commercial, and she won a Telly Award. It looks like an Academy Award, and it's a very prestigious award for non-union commercials that are shown in America. And then we also have Clio Awards for the union commercials, and we also have Addy Awards. There are many awards in the commercial field, but she won a Telly Award. That's a big deal. And I won one too for casting her in it, but she was so adorable. And also, I have some of your kids that just loved the program of studying acting with me so much that they're still with me, like Riley, who is amazing. He's in his 20s.
Oh, my goodness.
But he's in the young adult class.
He's been with you for a few years now, hasn't he?
And it helps him. He is a musician. He does sing, and he's such a good kid, loves his family so much. But he loves the classes. And I should just mention, you probably would ask me this, but there's a varied curriculum. And every month I give a different theme. And I developed the curriculum years ago in 1992, but I have evolved throughout the years, where it's like going to 8 different acting schools. I teach them comedy improv. I teach them dramatic scene study, character building, scene breakdown, audition technique. So there's so much I teach. Every month is a little bit different of a theme. And then we film online too. So I can film them online. Zoom is amazing. And you have StreamYard, which is good. Currently, I've been using Zoom, but I film them and I download their links and I send them to them. And they and their parents just sit around and watch what they did on the TV. Yeah.
Yes. Well, this sounds really kind of fun. I know that you are doing a good job with little actors, tall actors, skinny actors,
Little
chunky
big,
actors,
yeah.
anything. And it's something for everybody.
Yeah.
So the process is to connect with you, and that'll be the connect information will be on our website. And I can only highly suggest that this is a phenomenal elective for high school students, especially because they can use that in their interviewing process, on their
Yes.
oral presentations, to work at college, and potentially make some extra side money, nice money, quick money,
Ooh.
without spending a ton of
Mhm.
hours working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
So, excellent. I got 30 seconds. Any last thing you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to say that it's a privilege that God has blessed me with the gift of teaching. And even though I cast and I also produce, I produced a movie. I love teaching. It's a wonderful way to develop personalities. And we've had great success with the kids, bringing them out, giving them confidence, teaching them all of this wonderful creative skill set. And, I'm just blessed. I love it. I love what I do.
All righty. Well, Chris, thank you very much for spending time with me. And for all of you out there in EIE land, I wish you a great day and a better